Hi guys, welcome back to another budgeting video. Today we're going to be talking all about how to get out of debt, how to kind of budget. I know I spoke recently about budgeting and so many of you have been inspired to do a no buy year and no spend challenge this year for January. Well done if you've done January, it's almost over. Don't know exactly what date this is going up, but well done, you did it, yay! And for those of you getting in touch to say that you're doing the no buy year, well done first of all, and saying that you're struggling, I just wanted to say this is definitely the hardest bit, honestly. Once you get past kind of the month, 6-week mark, it's so much easier. So just keep going, think about your why, get it on the fridge, get the reason, get that honeymoon or the holiday or the house or whatever you're saving for, and just keep it in your mind as your why, and it will really let's you guys seem to be really enjoying it, and I have loved getting to know you in the comments. Thank you for being so engaged and getting to letting me get to know you and know your story. I feel like money is such a taboo subject, isn't it? We don't really talk about it, and I'm here to try and break that down a little bit because I do feel it's so important to talk about money, especially if you've got children. Teaching them lessons early on is so important. My children have been very aware that we've been doing our no buy year. They know why we want to do it. We're trying to buy a house. We also have been sharing our house buying journey on this channel as well. So if you're not subscribed, I would really love to have you here for more videos. I upload 3 times a week, and we have shared our house buying disaster of late, but it's all part of the journey. I want to share the highs and the lows with you. So we had to get out of debt first before we could actually start saving, and I'm just going to share with you some of the ways as we found really help. Being open about being in debt, especially if you've got a partner or someone that you are trying to get out of debt with, it's such a positive thing to be open with that person. First of all, you need to write down to the penny all of your debt. So do you have a student loan? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have car repayment? Do you have, oh, my phone, sorry, that was the house people, the developer, again, basically just telling me that we're definitely not getting the house. But anyway, more update over on the house buying videos. First of all, I did a money mindset video, and if you haven't seen it, I'll leave it linked in the description bar, because I do feel like changing your money mindset is key to getting out of debt and to saving. So definitely think about watching that video if you haven't already, but it's about changing your behavior. So get everything written down to the penny so you know exactly what your financial situation is. Don't be holding back and hiding things or not addressing things. You need it all laid out. Wealthy people know exactly how much money is in their bank account at all times, and it's the same for us. We need to know exactly how much we need to pay back so that we can address it and we can get on with it, because it's just going to hold you back if you don't do it. Also, I'd recommend is getting your credit score. So you can do that free on Credit Expert. It's a basic account and it's free, and you can write that down as well as all your debt on your spreadsheet if you love a spreadsheet like I do, or just on a piece of paper if it's easier for you. Write it all down, get your credit score, and then you know exactly what you need to be doing to build that up as well. Obviously, getting a credit card is good for your credit score because it shows that you can borrow money and pay it back. We have one just for the minimum. We spend about £40 a month on it just for kind of my blog stuff that I pay for monthly, but I always pay it off every single month, so it's good for my credit score, but I'm not getting into debt. I know it's crazy light in here, it's so bright and sunny, and then it's really dark. It's such a weight on your shoulders, and I tell you, I know exactly how that feels. It's awful, but getting it all out in the open just really helps, and it feels like you're kind of drawing a line under it and getting on with it, and it's a fresh start. I'm gonna just shut the curtains, it's so bright. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better, isn't it? Okay, on to the budget side. So you need to have this in place to be able to stick to it. Write down all of your income, if you've got a partner as well, their income, and then split out exactly what is coming out, the things that you cannot not pay. So your rent or your mortgage, your finance agreements, your additional things like food, and then also on a separate side, so have it written as 2 sides, essentials and then variables, so things like school clubs or haircuts or your TV package, something like that, and then you know exactly what you're dealing with every month. You know what's coming in, you know what's going out, and you've got that extra at the bottom, hopefully, that we're going to be working on to build up some extra credit and extra money into those bank accounts to be able to get out of debt. I have mentioned this before, but it's so important at this stage to check out where you are overspending, because it is powerful, guys. Going through your bank accounts and seeing exactly where you have been spending your money is so powerful, and it helped me so much. Definitely get into the habit of doing this. Print off your last 3 months bank statements and get it all there black and white. It's shocking, but it makes you really like fall into action, because you can see how much you're spending and exactly where you can cut it. If you didn't see it, there's a Make Your Money Go Further video. I'll leave it linked for you guys. It's just little ways around the house, around your everyday life, that you can cut down what you're spending on and also make your money go further. Things like your TV subscription. We knocked £20 off of ours. It was way too much. We weren't watching the channels, and you can do that easily. Things like eating out. I mean, I really didn't eat out at all in 2019 because it was so expensive. But if you want to do that once a month, that can be your entertaining money. I've spoken about the envelope method here. I might do a kind of in action day in the life envelope method video. If you want to see that, let me know, because I feel like having cash is so powerful as well. When you're paying for something with cash rather than a tap, or even worse, your phone app, it just devalues money, and it just makes you feel like you are not actually spending cash, whereas having to hand over a £10 note for that coffee makes you feel like actually that is a lot of money to be spending on something that you could actually cut out. Another key thing, and this is all about your mindset and your behavior, it's temporary, guys. It's not permanent. It's just temporary until you get out of your debt or you save the amount of money that you need to save. It's so hard, and anyone that's been doing a no buy year so far, or no spend month, well done, because it is really, really hard, but you just have to have that goal in mind and realize that it's not forever, and you will get out of this. So then you've got your budget and you've got your expenses, and as the time goes on, you need to let this settle, say like 3 months of settling period, and then you go back in and you slash your budget once again, and you're going to have first, second, third version of this, because as you go along, your mindset changes, you're much more aware of where you're spending things, you can start cutting things out further and actually raising more funds to pay off your debt, because you'll realize, actually, I do eat out too much, or I do buy too many clothes, or you know, these extra things that you're paying for each month. You know, maybe you go an extra 2 weeks for your hair appointment and then do it every 3 months rather than 2 months. Whatever you can have in your own personal budget, you can start cutting out extra things as you go along, and it just makes more and more money build up. These are just a few ideas and ways of helping you get out of debt, but I would love to know your methods, what you've been doing. Let us know in the comments so that you can help this community and give your ideas. I wanted to also say that it's really important to be consistent, to be accountable, and to be committed, because without those things, it's not really going to work as quickly as it could do, or as efficiently as it could do. Be open with your partner. If you are struggling with debt, there's so many resources online. I will try and find some and link them for you in the description. I'm not a financial advisor, disclaimer, but this has worked for us. This has helped us get to where we are in this position to be able to soon hopefully buy our house. And just these little tweaks I've learned along the way, and although yes, I am spending money now, I'm so much more mindful of it. I'm buying the things that I love and that I will cherish, and I will not buy the things that I know are throwaway things, are just not something that I'm going to value having in my wardrobe, or you know, in my fridge, or whatever it may be. I really can't tell you how much it makes a difference having it all written down on an Excel spreadsheet, because it's just there in black and white. You can have something to work towards, like the same way as having your goal written somewhere, usually on your fridge, because that's somehow I'm often in the fridge. And yeah, it just really helps you visualize it and helps you work towards it. So that's it for today's video. If you like what you see, why not think about subscribing and get involved in the comments so we can all get to know you as well. Thank you for being here, for being committed, and well done if you're doing your no buy or no spend, or even if you're doing a challenge where it's only buying second hand for a year. I mean, it can work in all different ways depending on your own situation and what you want to achieve. I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!